He gives you depression pills. This man is okay. He's not half bad. He's a God.
He give you a 2 for $5 sandwich from
Yeah,
Burger King or
right.
McDonald's. I got
Nah,
bring out Ecclesiastes chapter 10.
I think wow, it's one. So
You said 12? Ecclesiastes 10.
nah, we never did.
Yeah, I bought out.
You went down though.
I bought the whole righteous.
Yeah. This is the book of Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Right, he covers the faces of the judges. Who are the true judges? Right? The Heavenly Father, through his only begotten Son, through his men. Right? The true judges. And what did this man do? He chased them up and said that they're the judges. That's why you see all the characters. Then all of them are portrayed as so-called white men. Right? That's going off in itself. No one believes that shit no more, man. You know, the truth is out. The truth is out, man. You know? Let's keep going.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Right.
If not, where and who is he?
Right, because you don't see, these different nations portraying themselves as Jesus Christ, right? Which is not the name of our Savior. His name is Yahweh Shai, which means he delivers, he saves, right, his people from their sins. Matthew 1:21, right? Okay. What is it?
Y'all otherwise can't destroy people.
Hold on. I want to finish this out real quick. Finish that up what you had.
And tip on Isaiah chapter 10, right?
No, we finished that.
Revelation 6 and 4.
No, yeah, Revelation 6.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 4, and it reads, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Take peace from the earth. That's what he has done with his power. No one's in peace. Everyone is living in a state of confusion, hopelessness. You know, they are the world, man. You know, the scripture says when thou doest good, know who y'all doing it to. You know. Anyway, you got it.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Yeah, power was given. Right? Going back to Psalm 75. Lift up thy horn on high, for most cometh near from the north, south, east, west, but from the Most High, who set up down one and put up another. See, the Lord put this man up. He gave him the power. Right? So there's no need for this man to be proud. That's why people be trusting in him, man. Right. Got.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
Right, and who was blessed with the sword? Esau. Is there not but one blessing for me, my father? Is there not one? Right? And what happened? Esau was blessed, man. Isaac blessed him. The sword, going back to what you was bringing up before, those mosquitoes, that's part of his warfare. His sword. You know,
weaponized insects.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Here it is, the Heavenly Father, had the blueprint for everything, right? Mosquitoes. And here it is, this man is taking it and trying to remix it. You know? And what the Lord did to the angels, the Alahayim, right, was classics. You can't remix classics, man. You see? Go ahead.
Revelation 6 and 4. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's exercising his blessing. We need to exercise ours. Right? We need to work out our blessing, man. You don't think this man is perfecting his sword, those ICBMs to the best of his ability? All right, other swords, yes, he is. Well, we got to stay in tune. We got to stay sharper than our spiritual the scriptures, man. Hey, that's right. That's right. And it's a daily thing, man. Right? You got to do something. It's not just about reading, right? It's not just about doing lessons. How are you all with your brothers, man? How are you, when the brother are not around? How you conduct yourself on the job? You know?
All right, yep.
Okay.
I have Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse. I'm going to start at the top. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
Yeah. How do you go ahead? Stop.
All right. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Damn. So how do you see the ruler of the planet Earth, man? Right? A backstabber, low life, okay, disgusting. And that's how these people are, man.
Is this a righteous society?
Right. You gotta ask yourselves that, man. Each and every year, this place gets more polluted. People morals are low. They're out the door.
Hey, yo, Madden.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Madden. See the cover? Fingernails painted on the Madden cover.
Yeah.
And you got people coming out like that game is sold to millions of little boys and millions of men.
Mm-hmm.
What are you really doing? What image are you really pushing?
Yep.
I mean, a 6 foot plus 207-pound strong man with his fingernails painted on the cover of a so-called manly game. It's wicked, man. Like you just said, every year it get worse. I never seen the Madden cover with a dude on there with his fingernails painted.
Right.
But this year we do. And then remember 1 year we didn't see men in the NBA with fingernails painted, but then Dwayne Wade, after he brought it.
Actually, you can go back to Rodman because
My bad. This is Rodman. I forgot, but he was weird though.
yeah,
He wasn't like pushing the
down about him.
yeah. But but now it's trendy. It's trending now.
That these other things like cross, yeah.
Now, man, let's start like once.
Yeah.
Press conference.
Yeah.
See how
An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
That's what you. Yeah. They said she we in the home. Yeah.
Not gonna fight.
Yeah. Said I don't know. I saw a little snippet about it. People put out all types of news. You don't know if it's true or it's not. Anyways.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord.
Mm.
And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable.
Yeah, that's happening right before your very eyes, man. Once again, we're standing on our feet.
Because we witnessing an unwise king destroying everything.
That's right. You know why is he unwise? Because he doesn't take heed to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right. He brings out his own laws, right? Which change daily, right? There's all types of loopholes through this man's law. Ain't no loopholes for your how by smell shine, man. Ain't no loopholes. It is what it is. It's black and white. Okay? Yeah,
God, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, and verse 17.
Yep.
This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
What?
Yeah, I mean the basis of men. We seeing that now. Just Esau Edom.
Yep.
And you know, we in the last, we're in the last days of his rulership.
So with the feet.
Yeah, the tones.
Yep.
Yeah, we had the foundation.
Yep. Iron mixed with miry clay.
Hey, and when you knocking something down, or what they call it, demolition,
Yeah.
you start at the top. You know, just like with the statue, he getting all the way down to the bottom, and then right before the project is finished, you dig up the foundation, or you get all the way down to the bottom and you level it, you flatten it. That we at the bottom.
Yep.
All right, we at the very last. The top of the building is gone. We had the rubble now at this point. We had the cleanup part.
Yeah.
You know, we had to clean. Yeah, we had the cleanup part. Yeah, we got to clean up the mess now.
Yep. Bro's got it.
I got some. This is in James chapter 5, verse 1. Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl
Get
for
it.
your misery
I'm gonna
that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupt, and your garments are moth-eaten.
read it from the top again, Baba Shaw.
This is James chapter 5, verse 1. Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Yep. We not rich. We don't have a pot to piss in or one to throw it out of. Right? These elites.
And you mentioned that. Look behind us.
That's exactly.
A
That's
bunch
right.
of homeless people. Bunch of homeless niggas.
That's the spirit.
Don't got a pot to piss in.
Man.
Just
What's that? I got was James chapter 5, verse 1.
Keep going.
Verse 2. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Your gold and silver is cankered.
I'm telling you, bro, to do them.
That's how he gained everything that he got. He got it through blood, right? He got it through violence. He got it through corruption. He got it through deceit. What's that in Revelation? I forgot what chapter is that. And he gained the whole world through deceit.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Something of that matter, though. But, you know, through the Renaissance, iconoclasm, right? Covering the face of the judges thereof, right? Lying about who he is, lying about going around conquering, scripture about how he goes around taking people's names and then naming them after himself, right? Now he's this people. Yep. So now he's this people, that people, this people, that people, that people, right? Everything that he's gained through his words, through like the brother's going to that sword, but the sword ain't just any killing instrument, right? Going to the biological warfare, going to the elders out in Chicago.
Logical warfare.
Yeah, what's that? The social constructs, black, white. That was a weapon. That's a part of his sword. His sword is multi. When the Lord bless, when the Lord do something, he's not gonna half-ass job of do anything. So if the Lord bless this man with the sword, best believe it's gonna be able to slice, dice
all around the board.
all around the board. This devil got it, and he got it through that deceit, right? Back by the sword.
Yeah, and just like I said, the Lord ain't gonna half-ass it. He gave it to where Esau Edom could weaponize the air. You can't see air, but Esau Edom could weaponize it. He weaponized water that falls from the sky. You know what I'm saying? You know, like he weaponizes things of nature. You know, insects, ticks.
The natural cycle of things, right? He's made it so everything is so polluted, like we say in the rain. Everything on here is so polluted that when things evaporate in its natural cycle and it rain again, now it's raining down polluted ass water, polluted ass rain.
I got something similar to it.
Yeah.
Real quick, it's Proverbs 13 and 11. It says, wealth, you got it?
Yeah, no, you
Bring it
got
up, bring it up.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13 and 11, and it reads, wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase.
Right. By vanity, right? Everything that this devil builds up is in vain. It's empty, right? His gods, his idols, right? Because he thinks he is God, right? For his purpose, his NWO, which is all empty. It's all vain, right? Because it all promotes death, right? The only true way is the way of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, right? Which promotes life. That's what the Lord told us, right? He said, I come to give them life and give it to them more abundantly. Right. Right? That's true purpose. What we're doing right now, serving Yahweh Shem Shai, that's true purpose. Right? And that's what has brought us back to life. That's what has quickened us. Right? We have purpose, man. We got something to do.
So,
right?
Something to live for. Right?
Something to live for, something. Yeah. That's a way better term. I must say something to die for, but no, we fighting to live.
Yeah. I eat a little bit. Bring that from the top.
Can I get a different translation, Buffalo John?
Sure, if you want.
This
read
the
that,
book.
read that
One more time.
Yeah.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, and verse 11 in the KJV. It reads, "Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase."
Yeah, and these dudes haven't worked for over 500 years, man. You know, everything they gotten was through trickery, robbery, lies, deceit, right? And it's coming back to bite them now, man. Ultimately, the Lord's gonna have them cough everything up.
This is Proverbs 13:11 in the NLT, and it reads, "Wealth from get-rich-quick schemes quickly disappears. Wealth from hard work grows over time."
Yep. You want to try? Want to get it?
Yep. Can you read that first part again?
God. This is the book of Proverbs 13 and 11 in the NLT. It says, "Wealth from get-rich-quick schemes quickly disappears."
All right, because that's all this devil's doing. Right? Get rid just schemes, right? He always got a plan or a device going into something, right? And whether it's polluting the air, why it's doing it. You ask this devil why he. I seen an article. He was like, "Well, why are we polluting the air?" So we're just seeing we want to pollute it to make sure that if anything ever happens, we don't know how to click. Why? Why not?
Right.
Why? It's just a scheme. It's just they're just always doing something, right? But it never comes to nothing. Every time they set out to do something, it never comes to fruition. And then what they do, they lie about it, right? Well, let's try to set up so we can make it to the moon. This devil didn't even get past the Van Halen belt.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't get past the Van Halen belt. So when his scheme dies, right? Because the Lord didn't give him access or clearance to even be going up there, what does he do about it? He lies about it.
Yeah.
Right? That's where the deception comes in. Right? Okay.
This is the book of Proverbs 13:11 in the NLT, and it reads, "Wealth from get-rich-quick schemes quickly disappears. Wealth from hard work."
And he's amassed a healthy amount of wealth, right? Through these schemes and plots and trickery and deception, man. Right? NASA is funded like I think our tax dollars like what, like $1.3 billion that goes into NASA.
Damn.
For what? What the fuck what them niggas doing?
And it came out, NASA means to deceive, right?
Exactly. It goes into what's his name? Alistair Crowley. I think he had something to do with the founding of well, maybe not. I know that he's connected somehow, some way. Maybe the people who created were followers or believers in the things that he was going into. I think he was a little bit before that time. But the fact of the matter is they come up with this witchcraft. NASA tells everybody that what? The earth is on the axis and it's 66.6% to the left. Right. Okay. This devil I'm saying like it's all deception, it's all trickery, and they have amassed an abundance of wealth, right, out their lives, right? But you got it.
It says Proverbs 13:11 in the NLT, "Wealth from get-rich-quick schemes quickly disappears. Wealth from hard work grows over time."
Wealth from hard work grows over time, right? This wealth, right, that we're getting right now, that we're accruing, right, putting in our spiritual bank account, right? It comes with what? Sacrifice, right? Giving up our time, leaving families, and now leaving families in the contest. Niggas making it out to be
Right.
what? Giving and devoting all of our time to this work, this ministry, right? But guess what? That's gonna work for us. What's that? Far more exceeding weight of glory, man.
Right.
Yep. Right? Is that Yeah.
You mind if I get a picture?
Oh, you got it.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 21, and it reads,
Let me stop you.
an inheritance may be gotten hastily at the beginning, but the end thereof shall not be blessed.
Right. So that and that's what this devil do. He's fast. Everything, there's no meaning behind it, there's no purpose behind it. Right? Where's the purpose of wickedness? Right?
Everything rushed.
Everything's rushed. Why you think we got GMO foods? Right? Why you think we got all this fake stuff?
Yep.
Right?
Microwave.
Microwave society. Right? Because this devil wants everything right now. How I can get it right now. He wants this wealth. He wants everything. As soon as he think about it, he want it right there. Fast track. Right? Why you think he gonna trying to put that Strong's G 54 and 80 in everybody? He don't want to wait for you to put your information in the census.
All right.
He don't want to wait for you to go down and vote. He don't want to wait. No. Where this nigga at right now?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he want. As soon as he put that in you, everything will be easily accessible to him, man. Right? But that's how this devil works. That's how his mind works, man. Right?
Esau said, I don't care about it. No.
Don't care about none of that.
If I must say, Esau, he gonna use taking away the food, taking away all the resources to try to make everybody bow down to me. Say it's new world order. That's what he doing.
That pressure, right? That insurrection, right?
Yep.
And he's gonna come against that, but guess what? He don't know who the elect is. So guess what? Everybody got to be covered in that blanket.
Yep.
Everybody, his own people included.
Yep.
Because this devil understands,
Yep.
right? The scattering, right? Why? Because they were behind it.
Hey, they knew it. George Washington had a son.
Okay.
All right.
Jay, I know, Jay.
Okay. You know, these people don't care about their children. You know,
Oh yeah.
It's plenty of you know, slave masters that had children that they disowned, you know. So they know about how, you know, their people can look like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Vice versa.
Concept. It's only a foreign concept to you wacky ass Christians, wacky tacky ass
Yeah.
Christians,
Low levels.
low levels, low vibration.
That's why that President Roosevelt, I believe it was, said thorough knowledge of the Bible. That's it. That's it.
That's right. Because it takes a different level of understanding to understand this work. Even when they're wrong, right? Even when they don't have the truth. Because there's some guys that got like some, what's his name? Like West Huff, the Edomite, Canada. You know what I'm saying? He might, I ain't gonna say too much, man. He got a little, you gotta listen to him talk.
Yeah.
Like even when they go into it, you gotta go into history, the secular history, and all that stuff, right? They be going to the scrolls. They be trying to go deep, but that lets you know. And he was saying that after he did the thing, what's that black guy's name? That he confounded. West Huff he looked like an Edomite, but he confounded the nigga from the conscious community. And he be talking about how the Bible.
Oh, you talking about that dude that
I forgot his name.
how the follow up that black guy and you talking about the Anunnaki and all that?
Yeah,
shit?
and that
Yeah.
talk about the flood story.
Young Pharaoh or something?
Who?
Young Pharaoh?
Nah,
No, you talking about
I forgot. And yeah,
no.
we ain't seen him since. After that shit,
he went to that Christian guy. Yeah, and paid him to not put that stuff out on the ring camp.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name?
I
I think last name is Carson.
Billy
Billy Carson.
Billy Carson.
That's right.
Billy Carson.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But I was saying all that to
That
say that the guy that looked like a so-called white man
Yeah.
that Billy Carson was going up against was saying that he puts more weight into his studies of the Bible because he went to theological school. He did all the things, but having that understanding of just the Bible itself,
Yep.
put some leagues above anybody else. Going to seeing the scripts, like because you know they go into like authenticating that Matthew and John and all them actually were men, were people,
Yep.
right? And you know we don't have to do all that, but
Yep.
you know it just goes to show you that
We're just like
You mean like going into how they were actually real people,
real
going
people,
into like the history and all of that.
authenticate certain documents,
Yep.
right? Because he's like, oh, the Bible's not authenticated. Well, actually, but it's like, actually, it is.
Well, yeah, and it's crazy because it's people that's not in the truth, but still like getting into
That's
it.
all I'm trying to say.
You know, yeah, like he said, they might not be in the truth, but they're for the truth.
Right.
He's not in the truth, but he's bringing out facts that's proving that certain men really did truly exist,
Right.
which adds and validates the truth even more.
That's exactly it. I couldn't say it better myself.
You know what I'm saying? You know, just like certain men like that go into accounts of the deaths of certain men like Matthew, Paul, and other great men of the Lord. That's me. And other great men of the Lord. You know? Everything is documented for truth's sake.
God, you got it, bro. That was it on what you was
Yeah, the Proverbs 20.
and
You had it, James.
Hey, in the scriptures, it don't tell you that certain men in the Lord were thrown off cliffs. But once you do separate research, you'll learn that certain men in the Lord were thrown off cliffs. Certain men in the Lord were stabbed. Certain men in the Lord were set on fire. Certain men of the Lord were was it boiling oil? Yeah, boiling oil. I think one of the apostles got. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but a great man of the Lord was boiled. You know what I mean? In oil. And but by separate research. You know, that's not written in the scripture, but it is facts and it's true.
right. Yep, on the shot.
Start from verse 3.
Yeah. Start at 1, but just read on through.
This is James chapter 5, verse 1. Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold is cankered, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you.
Right. So all the things that he retained in this world, right? All the things he stole, right? Stealing from the temple, right? Or this devil got all the gold, right? All the riches, all the stuff we had in Jerusalem, right? But even now, everything he stole from other people, their land, their resource, all that's going to be a witness against him. Why? Because this devil's on trial, right? This devil's on trial.
It's like a raid. It's like doing a raid.
Yeah.
You kicking the door in, and guess what? The Lord about to come raid the earth.
Hey.
The angels kick the door in.
Hey. By the time the feds kick the door, they done already made the case against you.
Yeah.
The feds are not showing up until they already have a concrete case against you.
Guilty. They showing up, you already guilty.
Yep.
Ain't no point in no lawyer.
Yeah.
Ain't no point in nothing.
When the feds come through the warrant, the last thing you see, them niggas are coming in.
Yeah, you
Boom.
yeah. Go ahead, man. We got you. Go ahead.
The warrant, the 112 SWAT is coming in. The 111th, the one with the warrant. He's the last nigga you gonna see because they're not wasting time with you, man. They know what's up.
You know, then the Lord and the angels go come, kick the door, and guess what? Esau, Edom, we go be in his hands. The earth go be in his hands. Yeah. All of our artifacts, our gold, our information, our scrolls, everything gonna be in his hand, in his possession.
And we're the witnesses with the testimony.
Yep.
That's really getting caught red-handed.
Hey, the Vatican, red-handed. They got all that shit on lockdown.
Yeah.
By armed guard. We can't just go there and say, hey, if you don't mind, can I go take a look around the museum? Nah, ain't none of that. Nah, man, they got information. They got history, artifacts, gold, silver, all of that. You got it.
No, I'll let y'all.
Yeah. No.
Oh, the script, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
So you got it.
I think it's the same.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. You got it, bro.
And shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
Because what? This fire is literally coming for this devil, man. Right? This fire, this destruction that's coming, right? Even though he thinks that it's his weapons, no, these are the weapons of the Lord's indignation, right? And it's going to burn his flesh, right? Malachi 4:1. A day that shall burn as an oven, right? So this devil's punishment, right? And not just the top level elites, right? You average everyday Joe Edomite. Hey, if you're a loser in this society, you're just a 2-time loser. But guess what? Every so-called white person has inherited this is the retirement home, right? Especially here in America, right? Everything that this devil has gained through the rape, rob, and murder, of everybody throughout the globe, right? You low-level Edomites, so-called white people have benefited off that, man. Right? And that judgment is coming, right? The second death, right? Guess who's going down with you? The rest of these heathen nations and even 2/3 of our own people, right? But it's going to start off chiefly with the rich and high-level elites and the Edomites, man. Chiefly Esau, Edom, so-called white man. Huh? Amalek. Yeah, Amalek. Oh, man. Don't get started. Right? Because what y'all stole the land. Y'all stole the identity of the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, man. Right? There's a price to pay for that.
They did the worst of the worst.
The worst of the worst. Yeah, bro.
Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
Right. Hoarding the resources and the riches of the earth.
Locked in the vault.
Locked in the boat. And not even just the tangible things like the gold and all that stuff. What do you think he's doing down? What do you think he did down there in Venezuela? What do you think he's doing down there in Cuba? What do you think he's doing over there in Iran? All right, what you think he's been doing throughout the four corners of the earth since this devil's been in power, man? Right? Keeping on resources of the earth. Right? Like you saying, the gold and all that stuff, having it hunkered down, locked down, right? Heaping the riches of the earth to himself. Right? But that was also a part of his blessing. Right? What is it? The fatness of the earth? Right? Okay. You read on down to it. Just keep going.
Behold, the heart of your laborers
Right.
who have reaped down your fields.
Who was that? Who was that? Who are the laborers that are down your fields, man? The people you is that high, right? The people you stole, right? And brung over here on cargo slave ships. The people that you came over here and committed mass genocide to when you touched down over here in the late 1400s. Sure, a little bit earlier than that, right? Because what they was coming back and forth, right? Laying out before all the ships came. They was coming back and forth, surveying, right? That's what Pocahontas was all about.
I forgot that Spaniard. Forgot his name, man. But he had came over early, and he was so. Was it 2 men? It was one.
John, I don't know.
It was a Spaniard, but story goes when he came over, he was like, "Yo, this is so many people here."
Mhm.
You know, he came like to I want to say like South Carolina and Georgia, and the Spaniard. And the story goes, when he left to come back with more Edomites, right? Because the Spaniards are Edomites.
Yeah.
More than half the people were gone. They had died from picking up diseases from him.
Yeah. Wait. So it's like, so he had left and see so many people, and then when he came back,
People was gone.
Yeah, they said more than half the population were gone in that particular area. And story came to find out that people had died from catching diseases from him because we didn't have found it. Yeah.
Yeah, cause just like
Yeah. Bring it up.
Esau brought the rats and the fleas, all that
Eggs.
all that shit from
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah.
tuberculosis.
Brother got something real quick.
Yeah, that.
This is a AI overview on Google, and it reads: the Spanish conquistador Hernan Cortez and Francisco Pizarro being the two most prominent figures whose expeditions brought devastating Eurasian diseases to the Americas. Because Native American populations had no historical exposure to Eurasian pathogens, they lacked natural immunity. The Spaniards unknowingly brought highly infectious and fatal diseases, primarily smallpox, but also measles and typhoid. These illnesses traveled ahead of the explorers, sparking massive pandemics that swept through native populations.
And what? Go ahead, bro.
So if you want to get chicken pox, that's just another form of smallpox and all of that, right? So we had chicken pox as a kid. So we probably wouldn't even have had chicken pox if it wasn't for Esau Edom.
We all those people coming back though as well.
Yeah.
You know, so
You're right. Yeah, right.
Right. But yeah, just like yeah, I lost my train of thought. Read that last part again.
Yep.
The last part, yeah.
It says These illnesses traveled ahead of the explorers, sparking massive pandemics that swept through native populations.
Yeah, that was all designed by Yahweh Shema Shai. Because you got to think about it. We had to be taken down.
That's pestilence.
Yeah, just like they did with the Southern Kingdom with the Black Plague. That's how Whitey got in rulership with the Renaissance era, man.
Yeah.
Pestilence.
The kingdom couldn't escape the curse.
There you go.
So that was the sword. That was pestilence on top of the sword. Because now, if you escape from getting sported down, now you just got hit with smallpox or a virus or disease that Esau Edom brought
Because you got to remember, that's what
over here with him.
they gave gifts, smallpox blankets. Yeah. You know, these devils knew they were sick. You know, Gad probably healed them and sent them back home. Meanwhile, Gad was being destroyed after this devil left. Start coughing, probably blood running out their noses. What the fuck? You know?
Right. And you also got to think that's like us. We can't just get dropped off in the middle of Africa. You know, because it's certain viruses, diseases, pathogens, then the third, just like they say,
Did you get your shots? Get your shots. Get your shots.
yeah, right, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, on stage.
Yeah, on stage, yeah.
Well,
When it comes home to Rob.
Yeah. That's why you can't. You go over there, you start going overseas, you start doing stuff. You got to get these immunizations to fight off what you get over there.
Yeah.
And then when you get up,
Go ahead.
about what to eat. You know what I'm saying? My supervisor went to India.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah. Can't drink. You can get bottled water.
Yeah.
You know, glass water. I mean, store-bought water.
Yeah.
So Montezuma's revenge.
No
was
ice.
That water from another country,
Yeah.
and that shit goes to
Yeah.
Yeah, you see.
I wasn't drinking, man.
Yeah, because they said
Yeah.
it was a situation down on a cruise ship or down in Mexico. People was getting sick because they was using the ice. And you know, the ice is made from the tap water, and then you got people not from there consuming that tap water, and now they got diarrhea and some kind of stomach bug or something. But the point is, you can't just go anywhere. And Esau Edom brought that shit with him over here.
Right.
So where we at?
James 5.
You start from the top.
No. Just start where you left off at. Yeah.
This is James chapter 5, verse 4. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, frieth.
Right. Kept back by fraud, right? Because everything that this devil does is fraudulent.
Yep.
Right. He's not an honorable man at all. He doesn't keep his word in any situation. What's that? Psalms 55, right? Verses 20 through 22. Yeah. Yeah, brother, we can grab that real quick. He's a covenant breaker, right? And everything is there's nothing upright about this devil at all in any capacity, man. Right? Can you read that same verse again?
Top.
Oh, it's like it says. You don't have to read it again. It's they cry, right? We're crying, right? Whether it's in righteousness, right, which we're crying out right now, right? Our souls complain to the Lord continually, right? The blood, the righteous blood.
2 Kings 15.
Yep. Cries out Cain and Abel, right? Abel's blood, after he was slew, cried out to the Lord. So, hey, look, and even in the wickedness of our people, they still moan, they groan, they're complaining, right?
What it say? Our spirits make intercession
Yeah,
for us.
yeah, that's right, exactly.
Man.
They might not say it with their mouth, right? But they say it every morning when they gotta get their ass up and go to work. Right? Right? That feeling. And I want to get out of bed. When they're in the bed,
Yep.
Get up out of bed.
When that bill come in or
Right, exactly.
get pulled over.
So, yep, you got it. And that all comes with what? Being slaves, right? Right?
You wanted that precept.
Yeah, you got that right there.
I guess about 12 to
10.
Yeah. This is Psalms 55 and 21. It said the word
of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
There's something about that.
Might be further down. We talking about
Yeah, 20.
yeah.
No. Breaking the covenant with those that he made the covenant with.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is now. It is further down low. Who said 20?
This is Psalms 55 and 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant.
Right. Those blankets was on small parts, right? Came after what? All these treaties, right? Thanksgiving, that celebration that they immortalized as some happy-go-lucky time and turkeys and shit. Nah, man. Right after that, they get Gad drunk, right? Fill in the belly, and they had them sign all these treaties, and then guess what? Come on and slaughter. Right? That's what we're about to say. You got it.
Verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Oh, we can make this land flourish if we work together, right? Just give us a little bit of land right here, right? Because what? Some of these things marveled at, right? Like some of the weaponry, like if you trade this, so, it's stuff they've never seen before.
Yeah.
Right? So okay, well you can trade some of this, we can trade some of that.
Yeah.
Right? We can teach how to make this. You like to hunt, don't you? Right? And all those bows and arrows are nice. Check this out.
Yep.
Check this out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Right? So we can do a lot together. You know the landscape, you know the land. Smooth as oil, smooth as butter. Right?
And that's why we got it's a saying, you give a nigga an inch, you take a mile. That's Esau.
Exactly.
That's why we say he the true nigga, man.
Hey, all Esau gotta do is get his foot in the door.
That's it.
Right.
But the police don't let them get their foot in the door, man.
Yeah.
They in there.
Yeah.
Just a toe.
Yeah. And we invited them in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Invited the devil in. Just I say that. What you say on sinners? You a hate now. Admit it. But hey, and we invited them in. Doors wide open, right? But like Brother Bob just said,
we still inviting them, man, to this day.
right?
They can come to the cook.
Understand the third.
Hey, so I gotta do what I have to do. I'm play the sense.
Oh, yeah. You got it, bro.
He says his words were softer than oil,
Yeah.
yet were they drawn swords.
Yeah, where they're drawing swords, and then that fast forwards all the way to today, like the brother was just going into all the gifts and bribes, right? Wig, food stamps, right? You know what I'm saying? He's still lying, so he's still smooth. Stimmies. What Trump?
Chocolate.
Somebody wants you.
I got some chocolate.
Talking about all these things that this devil Trump can do, things that you get me in, I get you more money than you ever had in your life.
Yeah.
And shoot, for some people, yeah, it was true.
Yeah.
Huh? Right. So, for some people, it's true. Right, don't be shy on that shit.
That's a nice piece.
She was recording.
That shit recorded. That's a nice piece.
For you.
You sure you want that?
Oh, he don't want that.
Yeah, you sure you want that?
All right. I ain't think I want that.
Yeah, you claim it. I mean,
That's
it's better to give than receive, my brother.
right.
You got it. You got it. You gonna be brotherly today.
Right.
You brotherly.
What is
period.
special with you?
Extra brotherly today.
Put a wrinkle on.
I gift. I gift you.
No,
I
brother.
gift.
it.
I gift.
Oh,
Gift, brother.
There's always something around the corner, man.
Gift, brother. For you, brother.
Not the ham accent.
I gift.
I gift you, my brother.
Gift, brother. Gift me.
This is Psalms 55 and 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee.
Right. So we got a devil, right, who's in power, right? On the outside looking in, it's an insurmountable battle, right? Because he was blessed with the sword, he was blessed with the smooth words, and how to lie and be deceptive, right? He was given the fatness of the earth. And guess what? The Lord told us to cast our burdens upon him. Cast your burdens upon the Lord, and he shall sustain me.
Right.
Even though we got an enemy that looks like he can't be beaten, we have somebody that can beat him. We have the person who set him up in the first place.
Right.
Right? Then go to right?
What did I read for?
Go there 4:17. Right?
See why the script says, wounds him that make it flesh.
His arm.
You make it flesh and iron.
Yeah.
Or go down and eat the hell. Can't be running to man for help.
Right.
Trusting in flesh. Trusting in carnality.
So put your confidence in princes. Right. I know.
Periods or
My brother Godal always bring it out. I just think about it. What's that? 118 or 18. It's all good. But Psalms 118. But
Yeah.
good. Just know it. But yeah, no, that was it. Cast our burden upon the Lord. Yep. What you
So, I mean, yeah, get on these false prophets or just go on prophecy.
we can.
Romans 16.
Yeah, because it's been revealed now who the Lord's truly dealing with, man.
Right.
A lot of these guys are out here and just for the check.
Yep.
They're hirelings.
Yep. You get that too. Brother can find that. What's that? John 11 or 10 is that the hireling like when it gets dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm just hired.
Yeah.
I know I bet you.
Micah 3 is a good one too. Micah 3 and 11.
Yep.
Somewhere around there.
Yep. And yeah, because Lord willing, I'll do a lesson on this. John 10.
Yeah, but he that is a hireling and not the shepherd.
Yeah. Mike the shepherd.
Jeremiah 23 and 1.
Yeah, that's a good one. Bring all those out.
Yeah, bring all those. Because Lord willing, I can get to it. I will do a lesson. Because guys is on the comment board talking about GMS. Yep. GMS throwing stones and blah, blah, blah. Yep. We didn't do shit. Yeah. We don't get personal.
Yeah.
Right? But the Lord does.
Right.
The Lord does, brother. Get what's that? Sirach 30.
All right, go.
1 to 39.
Basically cast
down in front of the congregation in our secret parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we get. Yeah. Yes. 16 and 17. Yes. Titus. Yeah. Brother, get Titus 1 and 11.
All right. This is Romans chapter 16, verse 17. It says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them."
We got him right there.
Right.
Him.
Scopeo.
Him.
Very right.
Don't follow him. He going off. He wicked.
It must be hate.
Him here.
I gotta make a video every time.
Yeah, we got a point. Put the spotlight. Him.
Yeah.
But we the only one defending the gospel, though. Everybody else just letting it, what they call, get along Israelites, whatever.
To go along and get along.
Yeah.
Hey, people like to point at us, right? Talk shit. Point at us, talk shit about us. And now, you guess what we doing?
Right.
Yeah, we marking you. Yeah, him right there. He wrong.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing when he's gonna say that you can pop your woman in the back door. And not only if you pop her in the back door, you can do it on the Sabbath. Right? Niggas ain't gonna say no when they say the name of the Lord don't matter. You can call him Yo Plate Yogurt. John the Baptist fell out the truth. Right? He'll play the fish, pass the hot sauce.
I didn't get a chance to watch. I see some crazy shit. I said Moses fell out.
Moses fell out.
Somebody said some crazy shit, yo.
Right.
What is going on? Now you talking about some of the greatest men.
Exalted these men,
Yeah.
and you talking shit about them.
Centuries later, after these men lived, the Israelites in the time when the Lord was on the scene would have killed your ass if they heard you talking about Moses like that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They would have killed you.
That is a fact. Publicly. Or in the tent, whatever, and say, yeah, we had to get him out. We had to pack him out, man.
Hey, get the stones.
All right. Right.
Where's the stone man at?
Lost an ear.
I know.
Man, and if I must say what the father, he said he talked to Moses directly.
Oh yeah,
As a friend.
Yeah.
Know him his back.
Went up the mountain.
The Lord used Moses in the transfiguration. Right? He's not an example.
Yeah.
Right? What's that? Though Moses and
Jeremiah 15. Yeah, Jeremiah.
show you that even though this great man that I dearly love still before me, I still had hatred for these. Well, I ain't gonna say hatred. The Lord still had that.
My mind could not be toward these people.
Exactly. Yeah, just bring it up.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15, and verse 1, and it reads, "Then said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai unto me, Though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth.
The Lord's not name dropping anybody. Not important. Not important. Or for no reason. Of course, we're all just men. The Lord, we're all being used through Yahweh Shah in one way or another. For what? The Lord put men in different orders for a reason. Everybody went on Moses level. Everybody went on Aaron level. Everybody went on Samuel level. That's why the Lord name dropped it.
And you see what happened when people try to get on that level.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what?
Something happened.
Something happened.
So what happened? All right. What happened when you niggas came out your mouth and said that the apostles and elders needed to step down?
Yeah.
That you the high priest.
Right.
Right?
Then I look at you.
Now look at you.
Damn. You guys
Look at your father.
Go ahead. Out.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 23. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit.
That's right. Yep. You want to say something?
Nah, that's straight to the point.
Yep. Yep. It's an honor. We say pride, man. Right? That's why these guys are in the position that they're in. Right? Because of their pride. Pride has puffed them up.
Yep.
We just finished talking about their daddy, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, right? Oh, I'm messing with him.
Good to see you, bro. Good time. Yes.
Anytime it's better than no time.
Hey, y'all let them through.
Good to see you.
Nah, they part right here.
Oh, right there. Oh, yeah. We're going back to the precept. Hey, Zay, can you still bring that up?
Proverbs 29 and 23.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 23, and it reads, a man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit.
And honor, right? Because our apostles and elders, right? That's why we give them what? Double honors. Right? Because they're honorable men, right? And guess what? While you niggas is falling out by the wayside every couple months with a scandal, right? That's coming out against you. Guess who's still out on the highways and byways being upheld, right? By their integrity and putting their best foot forward and serving the Lord. The same men that you criticize, right? And ridicule, right? And slander, right? These men are still pushing. Twice your age, doing twice the work.
Right. More than twice the word.
More than twice. Yeah, more than twice. Shoot, the apostles laughing.
Hey, that plane running out of chemtrail. See?
Good.
See, it's spitting out the last of the yeah. Which shows that all planes don't do that.
Right.
Because what is it running out of? What is it spitting out? That's, you know what I mean?
Right. If it was fuel or something, it would have just failed.
It would have just failed. You know, or that was what condensation or whatever the fuck they want to say, it'll continue. You know?
Oh, was it barium and something? The periodic table. It's like B.
Really?
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, something else. It's like it spells out by all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Periodic table. Yeah.
I just don't know the elements, but
Yeah. I forgot.
AAL. Yeah. I know. Aluminum was one of them.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Probably aluminum, lithium, and
Well, actually, aluminum is one of the chemicals they use to make it rain. The seed,
the seed of
seed
clouds.
clouds.
Yep. And that's
silver nitrate too.
Yeah, we like that's not clouds. That's chemtrails right there.
Yep.
kind of where we at? That was on that?
Yeah, that was it.
Birds don't know where to go. Look at it.
Right.
I got a precept. Okay, kind of. Well,
But we still we get.
was there anything that we was in?
Yeah, we was talking about
Okay. Well, let's finish stuff. Reading from about the Romans 16.
I got Galatians 5.
And then with yours.
Something get 16 again.
Got something?
Yeah, 17.
Zay got something too.
This is Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine.
Contrary to the doctrine, right? That's why we said, right? We don't get personal. We don't get personal, right? Our job right here, it ain't to get personal, it ain't to get deep. We don't care about your wife. We don't care about what you're doing in your household, right? Shoot, listen to the video, half the stuff she said, she's supposed to be fucking doing anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and we don't even like this nigga.
Right.
But there was some stuff in there that I'm listening to. I'm like, So fucking what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, yeah. Keep them hoes. Well, I ain't gonna call hoes. Keep them separate. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have all them in the same house anyway.
Nah.
You see what happened and they were separate?
Yeah.
Imagine if they was all fucking together.
Oh, they be plotting against you.
Plotting against you, right? Which they probably was.
Yeah.
But going back to the point, the doctrine, right? We be checking these niggas on the doctrine, right? We never get, we say some stuff, right? Hey, look, you take a step up your ass, yeah, we're gonna call you a British cigarette.
We'll call you a sodomite.
Like the boy.
A bundle of sticks.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're gonna yeah.
Oh.
Is it the
Sectors like that.
Yeah, it's like that.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
The case coming off right.
No. It's already. Oh. Damn, it ain't like that. Can you fix that for me, Zach?
Right, we got to talking about bundles of sticks.
This is better.
Is it?
Yeah. But yeah, we got again for me. Yeah, Baba Kashar.
Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned and avoid them.
Yeah, which you have learned and well, no, that's I was just saying. So when we blocking people walking through, just scoot it over a little bit. Right. So it's according to the doctrine, man. Right. What we're doing, right? Of what we learned, right? And we're sticking to what we learned. Yep. Wonderful.
Not how we feel.
Not how we feel, right? Because when these guys say or do something that's freaking halfway decent, we still give them credit for it.
Yeah. If it's right, it's right.
If it's right, it's right. Like, just like we were just saying, some of the stuff she was saying is bullshit. She's just out of order as hell. Yep. At the end of the day, but it also highlights that this guy won't right, and we've been bringing it out for decades.
Yeah,
well, probably just over a little decade.
Like first, a wicked woman is a portion of a wicked man. So fuck y'all.
That's what she said in the opening when she was barring his ass up. Rap better than his ass.
Yeah. He's trash.
Right.
But you rap, I rap too.
I think that shit is AI though. The priest Tassamah from Dallas, he said the same thing.
Yeah.
And then when I went back and listened to it again,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it kind of sounds like AI.
Damn.
But you can do that. Go in the chat and express your feelings, and they'll put it in 16
together.
But yeah, come on. Yeah.
God,
It's like it says avoid them, right? So if we know they're going off, right? We scorpeo on them, right? Hey, point them out. Scorpeo goes into draw one's attention to. So the congregation, right? The believers, right? The ones who are most impressionable, right? Hey, those guys is going off. They're wrong, right? I don't care what your wife say.
Yeah.
Not buy a strap on. I don't care what she talking about. That's not cool. That's not according to the scriptures. And we bring it out according to the scriptures.
No sodomy.
Right.
Care if she said how much she like it or if you think you like it. It's not okay.
Not okay.
What's a homeboy doing that cold stuff too? Watching this woman sleep with
Oh yeah, a white man. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pimping your wife out is not cool. Right? We got on these niggas about that. But then this nigga turn around and talk about we the ones who taught him how to do it.
Yeah, if we ain't tell you to fucking go get popped or how your wife get popped, everything everybody else fault. What do you say? Donald Trump has a small penis?
What you want us to do about it?
Yeah, right.
Get more ass than all of us.
Right. Exactly.
Get more ass than all
Right.
of us.
Right. Donald Trump goes.
everybody pussy.
Hey, but that was an example right there. They should not regard their kings or nor princes.
You think somebody in North Korea saying that about
They'll be hanging from in the example to be made.
Yeah.
They be made an example, not even for saying nothing on the bullhorn, but for buying the motherfuckers. Where you get the bullhorn from?
Yeah.
Why was you saying anything
Shit.
so loud?
Yeah.
People get hung for that too.
Hey,
Yeah.
matter of fact, we gonna get the one that sold you the bullhorn too. We gonna string both of y'all up.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then the matter of fact, then the one that got the bullhorn, we want to know where he got it from.
All right. Shipping that shit. You got
Verse 18. They that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach,
right.
They don't serve the Lord.
but their own belly.
With their own belly. What's it? Oh, no. That's the tightest. That's the tightest. Yeah. So they fill their own bellies, and that's what we're seeing. That's why we're going into what we're going into, because the stuff she's highlighting, right? The doctrine change, right? If a guy wanna get more money, teach Gentile salvation. I can hear it in that nigga voice.
Yeah.
I can hear it in his voice, right? So when these things come out, yeah, it's about a whole bunch of personal shit that she bringing out, but it's highlighting the wickedness of these people, man.
Yep. And that's why,
These men.
you know, me personally, I think it's all set up.
Yeah.
From her, I think it's all because they got look. If they sold out, they gotta enjoy that bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have time to be pushing out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Hassan, why
Oh,
you gotta
right.
step
Yeah.
down?
Why you like a hiatus?
Yeah.
You
And
can
you
continue on the
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And you this devil is Esau in the back saying something stupid, right? No, grandma used to be something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
nah, you still got more to do.
Wow. But hey, they might or they might get away with it. We don't know, but they're not gonna get away with it when it comes to the Lord,
Yeah, exactly.
right? It don't matter if you step down or not, right? Because hey, look, it's a double-edged sword, right? Either Esau even gonna get you, which is still the Lord, right? Or you can skate off and right out of the sunset, right? And never have to preach again, never go on your little Alizé tip, right?
Yep.
And then still get judged by the Lord when your time comes. Because you think that this is the extent that the Lord can go and taking you down, which is just publicly embarrassing you, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, see, Alazar went to his. Now he enjoying his money, right?
Right.
Making appearance here and there.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna trickle down, man. You know, now you got the deacon. You know, all these are rituals, man.
Yeah.
You know, humiliations. Yeah, all them motherfuckers in on it, man. Yeah.
And let's see how Nate. You know, we know something will come out about Nate sooner or later again. Oh, but it's June. Oh yeah, it's June. Yeah.
I think that Nate is on a higher level of wickedness than those guys.
And he been so.
And he been so that yeah, and you know, I ain't gonna speak too much on him because I wasn't around now. You know, we got elders in the past who actually been around that man. But I know that when you get to a certain level, and he's still sitting in his wickedness, he's still teaching false names. So he just said he enjoying his money and teaching false doctrine at the same time. Yeah. So when the Lord ready to expose him, the Lord going, I think it's gonna be big.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be no.
Ain't gonna be no peg and no nothing stupid.
Right,
It's gonna be
no, it's gonna be
the world gonna be.
just as the world see him, right? The biggest Israelite camp, the biggest Israelite leader, right? The bigger his fall.
Yeah.
And we know that. That's good.
Yeah.
You got it.
It says, but their own belly. I start from the top.
Yeah.
Romans 16:18. It says, for they that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh HaMashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple.
Can the brother get that philosophy?
Oh yeah. How about hanging out with the Lord?
Well,
Damn it.
oh, well, I don't know.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2, and verse 8, and it reads, beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after the Hamashiach.
Right, so these men are not following the Lord, man. Right, we see that because everything that they rooted in is Sakari, or what's that, Masada, right? Naming themselves after men who didn't follow Yahweh Shah when he was on the scene, right? And they're following that same spirit in their teachings and how they're living their lives now, right? So with that being said, rudiments of the world, traditions of men, they want to bring in everything that we learn in the Christian church and the Catholicism and Judaism and the things of the world, they bring it into this truth, right? Which it ain't, it's water and oil. It don't mix. What you say? At this hospital, study and research. Yeah, it's going on on the child. Yeah. You studied yourself out. You know how much, well, it was revealed unto me, but you know how much study went into the names and figuring out how that was right, or what was the script, or what was paleo. You telling me you dug so much deeper than that? that it bring you back around to the fact that those ain't the names.
Right.
So you back at the point you was before you came into the truth. That these ain't the names. And you don't think that something's wrong.
Back to JC. Back to JC.
Okay, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, that was not the name. But you know for sure Jesus Christ ain't the name.
Right.
But you go back to that.
Yeah.
So what about helping us find the real names then?
Yeah.
Hey, well, I'm not sure that those not those names. So we just gonna
We just gonna say the Lord and His Son.
yeah, until we definitively know what's the real name. You know it ain't JC. Why are we going back to that?
Yeah. You know it ain't JC. Why you just can't say the Lord's Son?
Ain't nobody took all that shit. They knew fucking.
You gotta leave it alone. That's not a fight you can win. The only way you can do it is just keep teaching.
They got this shit out of a Greek book. This is Sophia.
Yeah.
Damn. Like. Yeah.
Okay. You got it.
Yep. This is Galatians chapter 5, verse 19. Now the works of flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like. Of the which I tell you before, as I've also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. You know, and these men that we speaking on, they not going to inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And why they not going to receive the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai? Because they're given unto the flesh. They're given unto certain things of the flesh, like heresies, seditions, idolatry, witchcraft, fornication, idolatry, lasciviousness, getting pegged. That's vile affection. And I think that get pegged falls into lasciviousness too.
Right. Yeah.
You know, filthy lucre's sake. Buy the truth, sell it not.
Right.
You know what I mean? The things in that nature.
That's right.
And you will not be able to inherit the kingdom of heaven if you are participating in those deeds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got it.
They heard a word, but it's not. Yeah. It's more for one. So he began to get a teach by the seaside, and there was gathered to him a great multitude. So he entered into a ship and sat in the sea. The whole multitude was by the sea on the land. And he taught them many things by parables and said to them, and this doctrine, hearken, behold, it went out and he sowed to sow, and it came to pass as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, and some fowls of the air came and devoured it up, and some fell on stony ground where it had not much earth, and immediately sprang up, because it had no depth in earth. But when the sun was up, it was scorched, and because it had not root, it withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked it, and it yielded no fruit. Other on good ground, and did yield fruit, and sprang up, and increased, and brought forth some 30, some 60, and some 100. Showing you that, man, there's a way to see and can tell who the Lord's dealing with. Right? Because everything that's not of the Lord ends up for naught. Right? Gets choked out.
Yep.
Right? They fall and trip over stumbling blocks over the smallest things.
Yep.
Right? But what? And then you see someone over the apostles and elders of great millstone, right? They've been steadily increased. After that first batch of the 07 crew, right? Men that came in, right? After them, it has been steadily growing. And we're not just talking about numbers here. We're talking about the right way, right? Men being tried, right? Men being tested, Then men crossing over, right? And then what? Yeah, men have fell out over the years, but that's a part of it as well. The Lord is pruning and sifting at the same time, right? But for the most part, this thing has been gradually increasing in fruit. Yeah. Starting up with our beloved elder apostles, elder bishops, / other elders, right? You know, sincere brothers on down. While you guys, it's a branch off this, a branch off that, branch off this, a branch off that, branch off that, right? Where this group at? Where this man and where this guy? After 4 or 5 years, the guy come out and do a video or a sit down. After about 4 or 5 months.
Yep. Verse 9, it says that he said to them, he didn't have an ear to hear, let him hear. It says that and when he was alone, they were about him. They that were about him when the 12 asked of him the parable. And he said to them, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of Yahweh. But unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. Right? It says they seen that they may see and not perceive. And bro. It says, and hearing, right? They may hear and not understand. Least at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them. Right? So, boy, you got it.
No, it's self-explanatory. Hey, look, this thing is spiritual, man. Right? If they could get it, if they could get it through much study and all this and all that, they would get it, but they can't.
Right.
Right? Because the Lord has blinded them.
I may say, just like when he came out, you don't see Russia rising up and saw rising up and no, we don't see that's not what the scriptures say, my man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they've been pretty much giving over to their own vain thoughts and opinions now.
Right.
Because the oil is leaking.
Right.
That's ultimately what it's about. The oil is leaking from these guys. So now they got to patch it up. They got to have fillers.
Right.
And the fillers is not linking up with prophecy, man.
They patching it up to regular tape.
Yeah.
With tape.
Right.
Right? Nah, man, you need to seal that.
Right.
Right? Put a new part in there, right? And then put the new oil in there. You can't put old wine, I don't know about the butcher, right? In the new bottle, or you can't put.
Yeah, you can't put new wines in old bottles.
Exactly. Right? You gotta be born again.
Yep.
Right?
Or look, continue the things without his learned.
Exactly.
You know? Came from great milk. Well, their head came from great milk, you know?
Her Lutheran is not responsible for every 1,100 breakup camps you produced after you got kicked out.
Right. Right.
I had a precept, especially going to that guy Alizar.
God, who's going around this way? Oh, Zay was next. What you got? Yeah.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High?
Right. The unrighteous, right? Of course, you got the heathens. You saw Edom, the so-called white man, and all the other heathen nations around them. But what? Salvation and deliverance only pertains to the Israelites anyway. So the unrighteous of our people, right, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? You are not going to make it if you're not putting your best foot forward and serving the Lord in truth and sincerity. Right. Right? Yeah, because you can be out here with a Bible, right, and a couple of brothers and some t-shirt fringes, right? But that don't make you righteous. Right?
No, you're right.
This is our 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers.
Right? Fornicators, right? Because that fornication goes into physical carnally, but spiritual as well. Right? When you get to starting mixing up the doctrine and all that stuff, you're spiritually fornicating, and then you're encouraging other men to do so. Right? This guy Alizar made a change in the doctrine, and then what? His flunkies under him took that. What niggas gonna do? They're gonna take an inch and they're gonna run a mile. Right?
nor effeminate.
You said you said fornication, idolatry,
Yeah, dollar.
idolatry, right? Lovers of themselves, right? Because that goes into idol worshiping as well, promoting themselves, right? I'm the high chief priest, right? Deacon, this, right? And all that, and all that. The elders need to step down, right? And all that, and all this proud shit.
Right? Somebody said one of the elders did step down and listen, right? Now, y'all niggas retiring.
Right.
What did the Lord tell Peter? If you love me, feed my sheep.
That's right.
Then again, they don't worship Yahweh Shai. So,
Right.
they're saying to hell with the sheep. It pisses you off, man.
Yep.
It's like,
Nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
Hey, you already know that means.
Yep.
Right? Effeminate, right? Soft ass. Oh yes. Some brothers eat what we do for the Passover?
lettuce.
But nah, what we use? Oh, some brothers use horseradish, right? But that's permissible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the leading thing is fucking romaine lettuce.
Yeah.
Right. All the feminine shit, long hair. These niggas don't want to cut their hair.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, I'm a Nazarite. Oh well, you got cut.
You a Hoover crib.
Yeah, exactly. Like damn. You can break the law on tripping, but you can break that they'll buy on tripping, right? But when it comes to the Passover, you're gonna change the Passover so you don't have to drink the wine.
Yeah.
I gotta keep my vow, brother. I gotta keep my vow, brother.
Yeah.
Fuck you niggas, man.
Yeah.
You wanna say something?
Nah, I'm
Trying to, you're right, me too. Me too.
no, you get mad, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. You guys are pitiful, man.
Yeah.
Right? And we don't want to hear about, oh, well, it was just a thought. It never came to fruition. What did the Lord say? The Lord said that these things start in the mind. When he was talking about concerning adultery, right? It starts up here first.
Yep.
Right? Because you're not gonna act on nothing that you ain't thought about.
Right.
And
Right.
we know you, right? You made the video. I guess that's where you got when Apostle Hart said disappear. Well, I guess you started making other shit disappear. I guess that's where you got that from. Right. It's like crazy, man. You got
Nor thieves, nor covetous.
But thieves, robbing the congregation. Yeah. You know? Robbing the congregation. You got, things come out where guys are like, yo, I pretty much went broke. Not able to pay my bills because I'm keeping up with your lifestyle. That's a thief, man.
Yep.
That's a bloodshedder, man. Now this man can't provide for not only himself. What do you think is Rib saying to him? You know what I'm saying?
She said it. We robbed him. We took everything from him. Right? But you going into more of a spiritual aspect.
Yeah.
Right? What you teaching.
Yep.
What we just read. Beware lest any man spoil you. Right?
Philosophy.
In vain deceit.
Yep.
Right?
Look at him. He
Get some
wings.
Right.
Yeah. Slap it.
I can't say what happened.
I don't know. That's good.
Yeah, they are good. I think they're 10 for $15. Last time we got 20, like $34. They good. They good. Yeah.
Nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers.
Yeah. Drunkards, right? Damn, this nigga go out to drink 6 times a week.
Damn it.
And then 7 times he do it right before the sun go down on the Sabbath. It's like, damn. Gotta get it in twice. I mean, it ain't just about them niggas. And drunkenness, spiritual too, right? We want to be spiritually sober, right? Watching and praying, right? Or watching up to prophecy, right?
True on, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Nick was deep in the rant. Nah, man. Right. So we gotta be sober, right? Vigilant, right? Watching, because our adversary, the devil, is walking around seeking who he may devour, right? But these guys are caught up in the affairs of the world, trucking out the philosophies of the world. What Deacon say in the song? I feel like I'm Deacon Kai in 2006.
Oh yeah.
I can have the. You can serve the Lord and have the finer things. That's not what the Lord said. Now that don't mean you gotta be broke or brothers ain't got no money or living nice or whatever. Huh? Right.
You know,
Moses.
yeah. You know,
I meant to say Abraham. But Abraham was, I mean, Moses was
Yeah.
a part of in the royal family
yeah, at that time.
at that time.
Yeah.
So men had money, men had status.
Yeah.
Right? What's wrong? Say something.
Nah, I'm talking about Lot too.
Lot. Yeah, shit. He had to live.
Solomon.
He couldn't get his shit quick enough.
Yeah, Solomon. Yeah.
How- Come on now, King David.
Yeah, it wasn't like men was just living under rocks. You had men that was rich, men that was warriors,
Yeah.
men that was, seers, scholars, philosophers, however you want to label it.
Right. Like and like the apostle Sam was going to in that video, right? The true context is that what? Our Lord, when he was on the scene, he didn't have a place to lay his head. Right?
Men have no.
So how much more for his followers? Should our conversation be, and we know that conversation goes in context, but our literal conversation, should it be towards the riches, the finer things in life? Right? No, the Lord said, bearing your cross. He that can't bear his cross is not worthy to follow after me.
I got appreciate what you said that.
Yeah.
But this is the mindset that we're supposed to be in.
Exactly.
And this is the mindset that he's in.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ecclesiastes 7 verse 2. But it's better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart.
Apostle Gabar said it beautifully the other day. Those of the house of mourning is synonymous with those of the household of faith.
Yep.
Right? Because they're not going to be in feasting. They're not going to be running up and down the streets rioting and drunkenness. Right? Spiritually and literally. Like it's a party time. Right? Everything is about a come up. Everything is about a gain carnally. Right? No, gains in spiritual riches, man. Right? That's not our treasures in heaven.
Something that belongs on there.
I don't even see it. Right here. Okay, it's got me. That must be the tree. This right here. Right, this way. Oh.
Oh, I see it.
I probably seen it. That's one of them. Some kid probably frowned about it.
Oh, he is.
It's about to come up. Got about 40 more.
I know.
Gotta go.
Yep, it says Ecclesiastes 7 and 3. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness that counts the heart is made better.
Sorrow is better than laughter. Why? Even in the carnal sense, when something got you laughing hard as hell, guess what? Everything else is closed up.
Yep.
I can't see that.
Somebody in the background getting deleted. You rolling.
All right, sorrowfulness. Yep. I don't know what I'm talking about. Leave me alone. I'm head on swivel. Hey, what's wrong with bro? I ain't gonna mess with him. Look at that look on his face. Wow, think about his next move. Right. Hey, look, man, when you down, that be the best. That be when we grow the most. When the Lord kick our ass, all right, when Lord have the car break down, you gotta ride the bus full of mud. So start focusing.
I'm gonna save money.
Huh? Exactly, bro. It's time to think.
That's good.
Yep.
Put them thinking caps on. It's time to go.
Yep.
Yo, ain't it the scripture that says wisdom sharpens a man's face?
Sharp. Yeah, I'm about to say,
Make his face shine.
that's definitely.
Why he getting a rating? Yep. Ecclesiastes 7 and 4 says the heart of the wise in the house
You
of
make
mourning,
it to shine the fold.
but the heart of fools is in the house of murder.
But the who again?
Ecclesiastes 74. The heart of the wise in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of murder.
Right. House of murder. Fools. Always partying. Always, just trying to live it up here. Right? Fool shit for Israel. Right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing with, driving the gas somewhere.
Plot of land in Georgia.
Right, but come on now. Because brothers, all right now. We can be in 10 minutes time. You want to stand up? Yeah, we can stand on there. Had the beard on his face too.
And you see integrity towing, right? And I'll say a small example. Remember you talking about how somebody might have noticed you
Yeah.
Integrity told, say he ride past you, notices you have car trouble on the side of the road, and he's to pull over. I know you. I seen you. I remember you.
Yep.
I got you. Ain't worry about it. Where you gotta go? Need something. Yeah, something that's separate we was talking about earlier.
Yep. Yeah. Last verse. Ecclesiastes 7:5. To bear the rebuke of the wise. Right? Therefore, a man to hear the song of truth.
Learn to hear the rebuke of the wise. And the apostles and elders and elder bishops / elders, right? And younger brothers on down is hitting on your ass, right? It's not the time to harden your heart for more pride, right? Not one to humble down and humble yourself, right? A part humble comes from what? Humiliation, right? So to be humble, right, you gotta be humiliated sometimes, right? It happens here amongst us, right? Sometimes you gotta bring a brother down a little bit.
Oh, getting rebuked don't feel good.
No, it ain't supposed to feel good, right? But you're being rebuked by the wise, right? When you sit down and you start examining yourself, you say, "Damn, I'm lucky I got these men." Cuss my ass out. Wadi, how about some y'all shot? Right?
The thing they told me I was lack.
Yep. But the song of fools. Oh, I see you, chief priest. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Right.
Yeah, you shook your scandal off.
Right.
You shook it off, and now you back bigger than ever.
Right? Scandal off.
How about stop putting shit in your ass?
Right.
That's some wise counsel. So that's it, right? But we're bad for telling the man that. Yeah, it's gonna come off harsh because there's some disdain between the groups because they come flying out their mouth, right? And ultimately, it ain't even about what they say about us. It's about what they do with the doctrine, right? So we're always gonna feel some type of way against a nigga that pollutes the word of Yahweh about Shimmy Shop.
We're spiritual leaders.
Yeah.
You have a following. Right. What you're doing is not okay. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta walk honestly as much as possible. Because we got people following us, man.
Yep.
So this what you be doing. Right?
Yeah. Because even with all the things and the back and forth stuff that we go into and we say about these guys, now with these guys that we've been bringing up in particular, even if they did humble down, right? Now we'll accept if God's give my man an apology. I'm pretty sure the apostles would accept it or something like that, and Israel, the leaders, the true leaders of Israel would accept that. Now, as far as coming in and probably, but they have to do their own thing, right? Probably won't be none of that. But what? These we're not meant to where we hold our personal feelings above what the Lord might have in store for another man.
We gotta disregard our feelings.
Exactly. If these men truly and honestly, sincerely repent for the things that they're doing, everything's fine. Everything's fine because it ain't our show.
And we'll rejoice.
And we'll rejoice. Right? Yes.
We do it because
No, you're right. You're right.
see people repent.
If they're part of the elect, if they're part of the elect and they come into their right man, do what they're supposed to do, hell yeah, we're gonna rejoice.
Let them have some humility and accountability. And you know what? I'm tripping.
I'm tripping.
I'm tweaking.
Yeah. And go and do your own thing. And if you continue to do that, and the Lord can get you right that way, then hey, we'll probably too bad.
I had a quick precept right quick.
Was that yep,
Because we was talking about the house of mourning and how our faces change. And the scriptures also says with much wisdom comes much grief. And right here, the precept I wanted to bring out when I said our faces shall be sharpened. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8. And I'm going to bring out two versions. This is the New King James Version. Who is like a wise man and who knows the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom makes his face shine, and the sternness of his face is changed. All right, it says the sternness of his face is changed. All right, when you get wisdom and when you're in the house of mourning. All right, this is American Standard Version. Who is as the wise man and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the hardness of his face is changed. And you got it.
Hey, that's why when you see him on the camera, it counts for all.
Right.
You know, all of them, man.
Yeah.
Guys, man.
These niggas that had great production. I've seen great production. Lighting is great.
Yeah.
All that stuff. But why is it that when you do now you doing videos now, well, you never had the light, but now you can just see that the shit like
Being
damn,
rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what happened?
Put the ring light on. Something.
No, remember the Fat Albert movie? They was vibrant at first, and then the colors just got to draining, and then they getting dull, and
man, you went back.
hey, that's them. They getting dull, more dull and dull and dull and dull and dull until it man, there's no more light. There's nothing left in them.
That's how it is. No. Shit gonna break down.
Darkness. You ain't gonna see a glimmer of light in their eyes no more. The fire is dim. And that's a scary thing, which is why which is why the scriptures constantly tell you take heed unto yourself. Examine yourself, watch yourself. Examine yourself, test yourself. So you don't go down a certain path.
Yeah, that's right.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 10.
You know what's
Free. Anything that's only thing that's free is the stuff that's on the side of the road. Anything in the lot, my people.
This is
Right?
You know, this shit is free though. It's free. They're in space.
Yeah, anything on the side of the road. Yeah. Yeah.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 10. Nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners.
We heard plenty of that.
Heard about that.
They guilty of that.
Guilty.
We know that.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And not just, and that's not just, somebody's been coming through. Out here. Out here. Out too. Yeah. Say. So extort and what you're extorting the believers. You're not extorting your wife at home. You're extorting the believers who are trying to be saved and delivered. They're giving you their money because they actually think that what they're doing is righteous, and that's gonna not saying giving money is gonna get you saved. But that's the part of the deal. That's the part of the deal. Giving tithes, right? Being a cheerful giver, right? And there's some sincere people out there who are giving out their life, their hard-earned money, life savings.
Like the old lady at the Christian churches, giving that envelope to the
Oh
pastor.
yeah.
That's
Extortion.
Yeah, extortion. They taking that envelope.
Sister Jones, every month you get about $450.
Yeah, because those big churches do ask their congregations for the tax records.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And when things get slow up, you thinking that the dresser, well, I've seen you've been giving lower and lower and lower. You think the pastor about to be like, are you good? Is there a reason?
Nope.
There is, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a sign. Somebody start giving lower, you're like, oh, it seems getting harder. You need some help. You need to pick me up. No, baby, we need you to raise that back up.
Yeah, when you need help, they won't give it to you.
Lock them doors.
Hey, just like these videos coming out and people saying my grandmother went to this church for 20, 30 years, and y'all talking about we can't have her funeral here. Y'all go charge us all the money my grandma put into this church. Y'all can have her funeral here.
No, the full price.
Yeah, charge past full price. Your member, you would think you'll show some love to the member of your church, but nah. You go tax their family.
That's sorry for it. So an extortioner, a person obtains money, property, or favors through
Money, cars,
Jewelry. Somebody showing up with new shoes and watches.
through force, violence, intimidation, or the unlawful use of power.
what's the there's a word on it?
It was a word, but the word for it was force.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. Click on it.
Hey, remember IUIC startup kits?
The pocket.
What ain't that a form of extortion? You got to buy garments from us. You need to sign from us.
Precept package.
Yeah, preset packet. That's all of that is forms of extortion. Extortion don't always got to have a gun to your head.
It says money. A person who obtains money, property, or favors through violence, intimidation, intimidation, power. You can't come back here. You can't. You can't come back to school to get this paid until these ties come in. Right? Oh, you can't stay here. I gotta put you away as my woman. Right? If you don't send this amount. If I tell you to send this amount and you don't send it, I'm done with you. Right? That's intimidation.
And then guys, the flock see that. Yeah, that's look at it deep. Look at it, man. I want to be like that.
Right. We know how he did it.
Man.
Right? But damn, how y'all niggas sell out and still do it?
What's funny too though, he used to be a so-called pimp,
Yeah, exactly.
but the preachers, the Baptists were pimp coming into the game.
No difference.
So
Oh yeah, no difference. I think the pastor at my grandmother's church, I think he's pimp. Like that, like today. Right now.
he died.
Yeah. This nigga came to his service one day in the limo. And my cousin, and she waited too. Yeah. But she works like that's her work. She hopped up COVID. Man. Oh, I ain't gonna say that, but was dealing with him at some point. So I ain't gonna speak like I know, but yeah. He put 2 on 2. Yeah, come on, man. Exactly. Or ain't getting
Or you already benefit. Like your benefit.
For the last part of it says,
Yeah, go ahead.
shall inherit the kingdom. Shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Hustlers, pimps, hoes. Yeah, hucksters. Juice. Them guys not gonna enter.
That's right.
Right?
They should not inherit the kingdom of God.
Yeah. Lord, have I not prophesied? Lord said, get the fuck away from me.
I see what the fuck people going.
The Lord would been whooping y'all ass. Right?
What it say, belt the ass?
BTA.
Yeah.
Belt the ass. Right? The Lord did whoop y'all ass. The Lord was in the synagogue, right? Whooping ass.
With the cat and nine tails. You got, and when you look up a cat and nine tails, that's not no light weapon. You getting fucked up.
That's a group with the spikes on it, right?
Yeah. Now you got the nine leather things, and you got the
Smash.
piece of metal, whatever. Cat and nine tails.
Flesh.
Yeah. Y'all in here doing
Taking out my father's house.
Merchandise.
My house of merchandise, man.
you're selling, you gambling.
Right? How are they doing that? Every video. Oh shit.
But you see, but you could put spike. You could put I know some you could put blades on the end of them, but that's like a whip. That's like a whip one too. But they got ones you can put. Yep.
Don't they extend it when you whip it? It kind of like comes up.
It's like a whip.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Wow.
that comes through what? Every video got a cash app on it, right? Every video got a 10-minute ad. Subscribe to the Patreon. Add me on Apple Music, Spotify. Package, right? Prayer package.
Instagram, Twitter.
Name
I get money off of that.
Yeah. I'm in the middle of a video, eating off of what you preaching, and then I look up, it's a fucking 30-second ad. Like, what the fuck? The spirit is off now.
freely receive.
Exactly. Buy the truth, sell it not.
Yeah.
Right. How you buy the truth? By paying attention.
Your time.
Right? Your time, investing your time. Right? You boys got let's finish.
I only got something too. You got some Tuesday.
Was that another one?
I missed another verse, but talking about how that some of you were, like some of us were fornicating.
Oh yeah.
But were washed. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the next verse.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you can if you want to bring it out. I just don't want to leave no hanging, so we can keep moving.
And the brother just mentioned some with the buy it truth, sell it not. And he said, how do you buy the truth? You buy it with your time. And what's one thing that they say? Well, How was your time spent? How was your time spent? How are you spending your time?
Because
You know, and when you spending, what are you doing? When you spending, you buying. So you spending your time fulfilling the lust of the flesh, or you spending your time buying the truth?
Boy, is that now?
All right. I looked this up on Google. It says the viral video features self-proclaimed prophet Brian Carn of Kingdom City Church instructing a female parishioner to sell her home within 90 days. He directs her to return to him afterwards, stating, "You're going to bring me the type. You're going to bring me the money.
So sell your house, people bring me money."
That's selling women though.
Yeah,
You know?
selling women.
But she didn't do it. I don't think she did it though.
I'm not sure, but it says legal trouble. Karn has also faced legal issues recently, having pled guilty to IRS obstruction involving unpaid taxes on over 1 million in income.
Yeah, this nigga's fraudulent. It's a fraudulent nigga, yo.
That's most of them mega church pastors anyway.
Fraudulent.
Yeah, man, these women too. What's crimes today? These women are followers. They are followers, man. They are meant to follow. So whatever nigga they like, they with, whatever he's into, they gonna be into.
Yeah, because be a wicked ass gangbanger, guess what? She throwing up the same gang sign.
Yep.
Or the opposition gang sign.
They put that shit into the well run stuff.
Yep.
Don't show somebody go to jail.
Then they got six, 7 expose on that.
That's why I ain't feel sorry for the police, man. You know? Oh, yeah.
This is First Corinthians chapter 6, verse 7. And such were some of you.
But of the world. We were the world. We brothers in the streets. Brothers gang banging. Brothers can't come from all different walks of life. Brothers in the corporate building. Brothers in some, right? Because you can extort and do that. Hey, the lowest
Corporations, hell yeah.
the lowest point on these streets where niggas is hanging, the same type of gang banging is going on top of that, the highest floor of that court building over there.
Hey, but worse.
But worse,
Even worse on a whole higher
level.
scale.
Yep.
You know, like what we say, is it white collar crimes? When we talk about Edom and his level of crime. We down here is petty shit. Like he's stupid. We about to take this one. We about to take this country.
White collar. Oh, no, like lawyer.
No. White collar is he went to jail.
But he got it with a lawyer firm, right?
Look at these ignorant niggas claiming the projects.
That's right. You can mix it up.
That's the show. It's like, it was like, white folk crime, but it wasn't all that. It was all something.
What was he doing? He was a criminal, and then
No, it was just different famous people who talking like,
like documentary type joke.
yeah,
True crime? No, true crime was like murder and all that stuff. No, we ain't gonna do
yeah.
Yeah, but like you said, the same crime going on there is going up at the top corporate buildings, except worse.
so worse.
You know, they just got a suit and tie on and got some money with it. People get unalived, people get extorted, people lose jobs, lose homes, lose families.
You see that Titus one?
Yeah.
What you done with that? No, he's still going up. I was done with the verse. There's more in that verse? Yeah.
But ye are washed.
American Greek. Oh, American Greek. I remember this. American Greece.
Yeah, okay, all right, that makes sense. You said white collar crimes, American greed. There you go. Yep.
Scandals. High profile.
High profile fraud cases. Well, that's white collar crimes. High profile that's Fed talk right there. That's federal. You know? And even with these mega churches and all of that, that's federal too.
Yeah.
That's millions of dollars involved.
Yeah, you got most of them churches that are 501c3.
Yeah.
That put them in that category as
With the government.
Yeah.
It says, but ye are washed, But ye are sanctified.
By what? By the word. Right? We said,
Not by getting fucking dunked in some tap water.
right, exactly. Right? The true baptism is of the word. Right? And then of the word is the fear of the Lord, obedience. Right? What did the Lord say? So though you wash you with soap and nitrogen, right? Your sins are still before me. What the paraphrase?
So you ain't clean. You could
Yeah.
the cannonball into the river all you want to. You still filthy.
Dirty.
Nasty. And these people in church. I'm saved. I don't care how many times you got dunked in the what they call a pulpit.
Yeah.
Dunked in a pulpit full of fluoride tap water. You ain't washed.
Yeah, they have multiple baptisms. They
Yeah.
don't drain that.
They ain't drain that water, and all the people that jumped in there don't even wash they behind that hole.
It's getting murky and murky.
Yeah, it's like
Right. Yeah. You know. Now my baby, my son got to go in after Fat Keisha.
yeah, at the
Oh,
fat Keisha,
in the rag.
and then Tyrone ain't washed his behind in a week. He about to get dunked in there.
Let's go, brothers.
Then they go take little Jerome, little 5-year-old Jerome in there, and
Got it.
But ye are justified in the name of the Lord Yahushua.
Whoa. Oh shit. Yeah, that is nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it is.
That's it. Yeah. Go back. Read that again. What we justified in?
Yeah.
But ye are justified in the name of the Lord Yahushua.
In the what? Justified in what?
Justified in the name.
In the name. That's what we justified in the name, right? And you said it right, Yahushua, not Jesus, not Yahweh, not Yeshua, right? Not Yahweh yogurt, right? No. Grandma. Back a mythol. Oh, in the true name, man. Because we're justified in something, right? So we're justified in the name, right? Let's say it verbatim. We're justified in the name of Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we know that Jesus Christ ain't the name. So now it's a game. Now it's a game to find out what are we justified in. Right. It can't be nothing loosey goosey. Which one? It's justified. You have to be justified. Right? This is important. This is our salvation. Right? So it can't be just something loosey goosey or whatever you want to call them. No, we were once a part of all that bullshit that was just named.
Yep.
Right? We all fell into that, right? So now there's something that can justify us. So it can't just be whatever. Right? It got to be something concrete, solid that we can hold and cleave onto, man.
Yep.
And that's the names of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai.
So great.
There's more than that? Yeah.
Something.
We didn't know from that.
But ye are justified in the name of the Lord Yahushua and by the spirit of our power.
By the spirit of our power.
By the spirit of our power, and the scripture says, look, that's the spirit. They just rolled out. The scripture says we want to be found without spot and blameless. And the scripture says, let the wicked forsake his way, so he should be abundantly pardoned. You know, and we want our sins pardoned. You know, we want to be pardoned, and we want to be forgiven. Abundantly.
All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13 and verse 17, and it reads, "A wicked messenger falleth into mischief, but a faithful ambassador is help."
Yeah, a wicked messenger falls into mischief. Right? That's how you can have a guy who's been preaching and coming out to the highways and byways for umpteen amount of years, and then get exposed for having a pagan kid. It's mischief. Right? But the righteous, read that last part again for me.
Proverbs 13 and 17. "A wicked messenger falleth into mischief, but a faithful ambassador is health."
Okay. With a faithful ambassador, man. When you're an ambassador, you're coming in somebody's representation, man.
Yep.
Right? Faithful ambassador. right? So you got to be just as important as that person is you coming, you got to be on that same timing.
Yep.
Right? Nothing less. Right? So hey, that's why it's imperative. Pray to the Lord that He points you in the direction of the men that He actually set up. Right? Which we know and believe through faith, set up with our apostles and elders here, and / elder bishops at Great Millstone. So before we close out, we'll give our honor, glory, and praise to the Heavenly Father, and to His only begotten Son. Again, next up, double honors to our apostles and the bishops / elders here at Great Millstone, who taught us the 1% truth of the Bible and who rule well. Peace, love, salutations to all the brothers across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in our diligence and sincerity. Till next time we say,
Shalom
Shalom
to the elect.
to the elect.